Hello, hello, Yvonne Wadley here, and let's get the show on the road. Okay, I don't know if you knew, but we have like celebrity makeup artists that work with us, right? And they collaborate and do all this stuff, but we have two like big celebrity makeup artists that actually help us come up with collections, that help us come up with like different kind of things that work better for different skin tones. Like Danessa Marks is one of them, and she's the one that helped us introduce all the different shades for deeper skin tones, which was amazing. And we're all about inclusion, so then it was perfect because we could offer products for deeper skin tone complexions thanks to her and her expertise in the matter. So she is also one of the people that came out with our awesome palettes. We have this quads. A lot of times people don't know because everything's customizable with us. You don't know what colors will go well with your eye color or with your complexion. So this is the palette that she created for brown eyes, and it's the one I'm going to be using today. I dropped it and I cracked it, but that is the one I'm going to be using today, just to do a little something. And you can go super bold, as you can see with that blue. I mean, you could go really bold, right? And then with this you could go like really deep, or you can go very just casual. It's the day. So then you can always like add on to it and make it pop more. So I'm gonna do today just a day look, and then maybe tonight I can switch it up to show you how you can do both. Okay, I have pretty dark pigmented eyelids right here, so I like to actually go when I care about the color that's gonna pop up there. I actually like to use concealer, and if you have oily eyelids, you can use a different product. This is a waterproof concealer, so I'm not afraid, and I don't have oily eyelids, so I'm not afraid that it's going to make the eyeshadow like clump or do anything creepy or weird. I know it's just going to stay there where I put it, and then it's going to also help your eyeshadow look more pigmented and like have the color pop more. So you can see like the huge difference with just my finger, very tiny little bit amount, right? And it's the same concealer that I used to like cover this little spots, and then the stuff on my nose is the same exact product. I don't have to have piles and piles of products. I can just use that. So I'm gonna go and set that color, and I'm gonna use the cream. This is the only palette I'm gonna be using, just so you can see. And we have one for hazel eyes, which is gorgeous, and then this one for brown eyes, which is beautiful as well. Then we have one for blue eyes and one for green eyes, and they all obviously complement those eye colors. And it's not to say that you cannot use the other colors, it's just saying that those colors are going to make your eyes pop more, so that's why they are recommended. Like that's why those colors are recommended. Let me do my eyebrow just so that I don't feel so naked here. And I'm using pencil number 2 real quick. There we go. And you see like how easy that is to put on. I'll do just one side today, just so you guys see one side. So there we go. There's the eyebrow. So then I'm gonna go with the blue, because why not? I'm actually not going to go blue with my whole lid. I'm gonna go with the brown. I'm just gonna do blue at the bottom because it's a day look. So tonight I can change it up if I want. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this angled brush. So it's just an regular angled brush. I'm gonna go and tap into this brown, and the shades for the brown eyes are 4, 42, 49, and 21. That's these colors that I have here. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit of brown. As you can see, it's a pretty dark color, right? So then I just gotta make sure that I diffuse it very well so that it's not so strong. What I like this brush is because it can go in the little fold here of the eye, but it also is fluffy enough that I can move it like this and blend it in. And it's not gonna be like a harsh color just sitting there. If you have eyelids like mine that like kind of puff out and go above your crease, it's okay to go a little bit higher, or the color is just gonna be lost in there. So it's good to go a little bit higher just so that it can be seen that you have that color there. And again, this is like a super duper basic color application. I'm just like tapping it in just to make sure that it stays there. I like to bring it in just a little bit. So technically I could spray this. Actually, I'll do it. Why not? My daughter took my spray. Okay, I can't do it because I have my spray. Okay, so technically I could spray this with setting spray and go over whatever color in here that I want. So in this case, I would go with the brown. Hi, Mady. Hi, Valerie. And then create a liner with it. Again, I don't have my spray, but I'm gonna do it without the spray. You can still get it, but it's not going to be as defined or as dark as it would have been if I had sprayed it. There. So as you can see, that's my liner. So that works as a liner, right? I'm gonna wear lashes on the side, so that works good. And then if you want to add a little more pop of the brown, you can always just build on it. Like, you don't have to like be scared to add the colors. You can always, it's better to start small and add more than to like go big and then be stuck trying to blend that forever, right? So, and I have a lot of room in my eye, but because my eye, like, I'm older, it like droops over a little bit. So I have to be very conscious about how high I go. Because sometimes if I'm not paying attention, I can go like way too high and it just looks kind of funky. So I have to wipe it off. And that's the beauty of makeup, right? You can always just take it off and start all over again. But this is like my basic way of doing it. And then I'm just gonna go with this brush, which I love. I use this for everything. I just cleaned them. I use this one for like almost every single day. This is brush number 7. Highly encourage you to have it. I love that it's flat like that, especially for us, like, well, I don't know about you, but for people like me that are not like makeup experts, this works so well because it just, you just pat it in there, right? Shake it a little bit, and then it just grabs the pigment, and then you can just put it on your eye. It just, you don't really have to work too hard as to, oh gosh, what is this gonna do? And then I just like to bring it in a little bit here just to add a little bit of light. Just like that. And that's it. But then, here comes the fun part. I still want to implement the blue, but I can't add it because I'm gonna add it at the bottom. I have to put on foundation first. So let me do that real quick. Again, my little palette here that I was telling you that I get the same concealer from. Just do a little bit of spot treatment. My nose. And I already like pre-treated my skin with, I moisturized after I showered and put on like with skin therapy. And then I did One Drop Wonder because it's, even though it's warm here, it's still very windy and it's like, I have really dry skin. So that doesn't help. And I love putting One Drop Wonder on it. I just love how it makes my skin feel. And I love the makeup application with the oil underneath it. So we're just going to tap it in there very gently. Just to get like the same color complexion, right? Technically, since I'm doing eyeshadow, I'm going to clean my eyebrows. I have to go get my eyebrows threaded today. That's one of the to-do things. And then never neglect the neck. Just bring it down a little bit. And we color match to your neck when we're doing the color match. So right now, the light might be hitting me different. So you're like, that doesn't match. But it does. See right here, you can see where I didn't put it. So that's my neck and that's the foundation color. So as you can see, it's like perfect match. See? Matches perfect. So that way it's going to look like all one even tone. I don't have to worry that it's not going to match. Okay, so I'm going to grab my little concealer. This brush, I use it again every day too. Well, not every day, but I use it a lot. And then this is to just kind of clean up my eyebrows so they look a little more put together, especially right now that I haven't gotten them done. I have like little stuff everywhere that needs to be taken care of. And I should have done the bottom before I did my eyeshadow, but well, this is how I roll. There we go. Much better, much better. It just looks cleaner. I just like how it looks better. Okay, let me just go with this. Make sure there's no harsh line there. Okay, so now that I put on the foundation, I can go with the eyeshadow. And I'm just going to use this, I'm going to use this pointy brush. So it's just a very small pointy brush. And I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the blue. Like that, right? And I could also use a brush like this, an angled brush. I'm just choosing to use this one. And I'm just going to add like 2/3 of my eye, add that blue to make my eye pop a little bit, and at the same time add the color that they suggested to make my eye pop more, and then it just goes kind of with my outfit today. So double win, double win. It's so windy outside. I almost feel like bringing it up. I'll bring it up tonight. I'll like go up with the blue so that it looks more night. I don't want to like overdo it for tonight. Okay, I got a lot of comments to how I did my makeup yesterday because it was different than what I do every day. And the only difference was that I actually contoured a little bit. Nothing crazy or fancy. Just my same good old palette here that I use every time to contour. So I'm just going to go with this foundation. It's 2 shades lighter than my color. Just in the front here. I should have done it before the eyeshadow, but I didn't. And then over here. We're just going with it. Again, this is only 2 shades lighter than my regular foundation. And I love that it blends perfect because it's the same product. So I don't have to worry about something drying or caking or doing this. I have tried this concealers before, or yeah, this for highlighting, and I just don't like how it dries out my skin. It really accentuates my wrinkles under my eye especially, and it makes me look older. And it's like, no, I'm not, I don't want to look older, right? And then I'm just gonna go here and grab a little bit of the dark color. Gonna shape my face. Let's chisel that face. And every face is going to be contoured differently depending on your face shape. This is just what works for my face. This is a very like generic way of doing it, so it would work probably for most people. But I'm just saying, if you have like a heart-shaped face, this will probably not be flattering for you. And you can do it before or after because it's the same product. And then I'm just going with whatever's left on the brush just to kind of blend it in on the edges so that it's not so harsh of a line. And that's it. I didn't get any more product. It's just the same product being diffused and moved to the right places, right? And that's it. Let me do a little bit of... grabbing my mascara here. Let me do a little bit of mascara. And I'm just using the Perfect mascara today because I'm gonna put lashes on. So I'm gonna go on a lunch date with my hubby, and then we're gonna go look for some canisters for our little shelves. There we go. So in that tiny little bit of time, there's a huge difference. Oh, let me do my lips. Oh, perfect match. Matches my shirt perfectly. So we're gonna go with Ruby Chocolate. And remember that we have the 2-lip bundle going on. So you pick 2 lip products for $32. It's like such a steal. So there we go. We'll do half lip. Looks weird, but we'll do half lip. Okay, so that's it. Super duper easy. Let me show you. I have the green eye palette here. Oh, it's so pretty. Look how pretty that is. So this is for green eyes. It's brand new. I'm excited to use it. Again, it doesn't mean that you can only use certain colors. Like, I love this color. And this is one of my favorite colors. It's so pretty. Oops, let me back it up. There. One of my favorite colors. It doesn't say that I cannot wear them. It just says that these will flatter my eye color way better. But I already have blue here and stuff like that. So it's like I'm already adding those colors that are gonna make my skin and my eyes look better. But this just really complements your eyes. So that's all we're saying. These are just suggestions. And for people that are like, I don't even know like where to start with eyeshadows, we can easily say, oh, what color are your eyes? Green. Okay, then these are like for sure going to work for your eyes and complement them and make them pop. Or brown, I can't even speak now. Brown eyes, then this would definitely, and the blue can look really scary, but once it's on, like, you can be subtle about it. Like I just did it like super subtle, or you can bring it up and do all the things, but that little subtle spot just makes it like pop. And if you're like, I don't like eyeshadows, I'm not gonna wear eyeshadows, we have our eyeliner bundles. Like we have these in singles now, so you don't have to worry about getting a ton of pencils that you might not use. So our blue pencil here would work too. It's just a little bit more of like a deep blue. It's more like a navy blue, but it's still blue and it would still help. So if you don't want to necessarily do eyeshadows, you can always go with the pencil and just add that little pop. I just really like this blue because it's a little more subtle than the navy would be. And the navy to me looks more like black. It's way too close to the black on my eyes when I put it on. So I prefer the eyeshadow palette. And I also wanted to show you how they're customizable for your eye color. So again, that's half my face, how I did it yesterday. Just the only thing that I added was a little bit of highlight and a little bit of contour. Oh, I didn't put blush. Let me put some blush because I don't have any color. Like right now, this is just with the concealer. And I'm gonna go with, I've been using this for like months now, it seems like. This palette is like my go-to. But because I'm wearing this shirt and it looks kind of springy and it's nice out and sunny, even though it's windy, I'm gonna go with my second favorite blush, which is Keen, is this color. I used to buy Keen before it was Keen here. I got it at NARS, and it's obviously a different color. It's a different name and a lot less product, but it was my favorite. I wore it for years, and then this Limelight came into my life and I saw that this color was like the exact perfect match. So it just worked to replace it with more product for less money, and it's cruelty free, they don't test on animals, so we don't have to worry about that. And the other brand wasn't, so major upgrade. So that's what it would look like without. So that's all my skin shenanigans, and then covered up and put together. So that's that. I just wanted to show you that. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll come on tonight and make this like a way more bold look so that you guys can see how you can start the day with one thing and then kind of move it into a night look. So talk to you guys soon. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you around. Bye.